Welcome. So we're continuing our review of my annotations in the Qur'an, our first reading. So guess what? We are in Surah 2 Baqarah. We left off on, I didn't turn the page yet, sorry about that. I annotated on 282. O ye who believe, when ye deal with each other in transactions involving future obligations in a fixed period of time, reduce them to writing. And then I also went down and annotated, let him who incurs the liability dictate, but let him fear his Lord Allah. Essentially, if you got the liability, you got the most to lose, so you should have more negotiating power in the contract. And then also towards bottom, more suitable, it is juster in the sight of Allah, more suitable as evidence, and more convenient to prevent doubts among yourselves. But if it be transaction which ye carry out on the spot among yourselves, there is no blame on you if ye reduce it not to writing. But take witnesses whenever ye make a commercial contract. So to have another person to say, what was agreed upon, essentially. 286. O no soul doth Allah place a burden greater than it can bear. It gets every good that it earns, and it suffers every ill that it earns. Again, suffers every ill that it returns. Brilliant. Alright, now we're in Al-Imran, Surah 3. I annotated on number 7, but no one knows its hidden meanings except Allah. And it has to do with the allegories. Exactly. It's just the fantastic flow. The beauty of it. 17. Patience, firmness, and self-control, who are true in word and deed. 19. Submission to his will. That's how cool. You just go back and see what your brain was like. That's why it's just amazing. Noah, Abraham, and Imran, I annotated on 33. On 39, Yahya. Oh, and then 52. When Jesus found unbelief on their part, he said, "Who will be my helpers to the work of Allah?" Said the disciples, "We are Allah's helper. We believe in Allah. And do thou bear witness that we are Muslims." Alright, and then on 55, I annotated this one. Behold, Allah said, O Jesus, I will take thee and raise thee to myself, and clear thee of the falsehoods of those who blaspheme. I will make those who follow thee superior to those who reject faith. To the day of resurrection, then shall ye all return unto me, and I will judge between you of the matters wherein ye dispute. There you go. Oh, and then on 59, the similitude of Jesus before Allah is as that of Adam. He created him from dust, then said to him, be, and he was. That's a very important one to memorize, because that was like the very theological point of differentiation. That's very important. On 62, I annotated, there is no God except Allah. On 64, that we erect not from among ourselves lords and patrons other than Allah. Who? It's interesting that, at least in British culture, well, not necessarily that much anymore, but the whole Lord this, Lord that, it's very interesting, especially in the feudalistic time period, right? How many people during that time had more fear of their local lord than their eternal Lord, right? It's interesting. 67. Abraham was not a Jew nor yet a Christian, but he was true in faith, and bowed his will to Allah's, which is Islam, and he joined not gods with Allah. 69. The people of the book to lead you astray, but they shall lead astray not you, but themselves. Interesting. Remember, we're in Al-Imran. It's just fantastic. 80. nor would he instruct you to take angels and prophets for lords and patrons. Wait, yeah, no, that is a big example is the saints. When people take the saints, right? Patron saints. Again, idolatry. You cannot do it. It's not the way. There's no talking statues. 84. Say, we believe in Allah and in what has been revealed to us and what was revealed to Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, and the tribes, and in the books given to Moses, Jesus, and the prophets. From their Lord we make no distinction between one and another among them, and to Allah do we bow our will in Islam. 85 as well. If anyone desires a religion other than Islam, submission to Allah, never will it be accepted of him, and in the hereafter he will be in the ranks of those who have lost all spiritual good. Very interesting. 92. By no means shall ye attain righteousness unless ye give freely of that which ye love. And whatever ye give of truth, Allah knoweth it well. And then for some reason on 95, I see, I did. The sane in faith. Oh, I think that was supposed to be same in faith. Oh, I think I annotated that because it was a typo. For a second, I thought I annotated it because it meant like sane as in not being insane, but sanity. Get it? Wonderful. Oh, and then on 117, what they spend in the life of this material world may be likened to a wind which brings a nipping frost. It strikes and destroys the harvest of men who have wronged their own souls. It is not Allah that hath wronged them, but they wronged themselves. That's a good answer to the why is there evil in the world, right? It's a good answer. I'd be like, hey, did you read that? Oh, and then 120. If aught that is good befalls you, it grieves them. But some misfortune overtakes you, they rejoice at it. But if ye are constant and do right, not the least harm will they with their cunning do to you. For Allah compasseth round about all that they do. All about, right? Ain't no off the grid. 124. Remember thou saidest to the faithful, it is not enough for you that Allah should help you with 3,000 angels specially sent down. And also 125. Yea, if ye remain firm and act aright, even if the enemy should rush here on you in hot haste, your Lord would help you with 5,000 angels, making a terrific onslaught. And then I annotated on 129, Allah is forgiving, most merciful. And then on 130 I underlined, devour not usury. Okay, and then on 133, be quick in the race for forgiveness from your Lord, and for a garden whose width is that of the whole of the heavens and of the earth, prepared for the righteous. And on 134, those who spend freely, whether in prosperity or in adversity, who restrain anger and pardon all men, for Allah loves those who do good. On 135, I underlined this. And those who, having done something to be ashamed of, or wronged their own souls, earnestly bring Allah to mind, and ask for forgiveness for their sins, and who can forgive sins except Allah, and are never obstinate in persisting knowingly in the wrong they have done. And then on the end of 36, I underlined, on 136, how excellent a recompense for those who work and strive. And then I underlined 139, so lose not heart, nor fall into despair, for ye must gain mastery if ye are true in faith. That's hard, especially now when I want to get back to work. I want to work, but it's going on 4 months, man. Can't take it. It's hard. 140. If a wound hath touched you, be sure a similar wound hath touched the others. Such days of varying fortunes we give to men and men by turns, that Allah may know that those that believe, and that He may take to Himself from your ranks martyr witnesses to truth. And Allah loveth not those that do wrong. Alright. Alright. That's beautiful, man. Turn and ask for forgiveness if you really feel guilty about what you've done.